Everybody is always tugging at you. They'd all like a sort of chunk out of you. I don't think they realize it, but it's like grrr do this, grrr do that. But you do want to stay intact and on 2 feet. I'm very definitely a woman and I enjoy it. A woman can't be alone. She needs a man. A man and a woman support and strengthen each other. She just can't do it by herself. I always felt insecure and in the way, but most of all I felt scared. I guess I wanted love more than anything else in the world. If I'm a star, then the people made me a star. Creativity has got to start with humanity, and when you're a human being, you feel, you suffer. Success makes so many people hate you. I wish it wasn't that way. It would be wonderful to enjoy success without seeing envy in the eyes of those around you. Fame will go by and, so long, I've had you, fame. If it goes by, I've always known it was fickle. First, I'm trying to prove to myself that I'm a person. Then maybe I'll convince myself that I'm an actress. This life is what you make it. No matter what, you're going to mess up sometimes, it's a universal truth. But the good part is you get to decide how you're going to mess it up. With fame, you can read about yourself, somebody else's ideas about you, but what's important is how you feel about yourself, for survival and living day to day with what comes up. Arthur Miller wouldn't have married me if I had been nothing but a dumb blonde. No one ever told me I was pretty when I was a little girl. All little girls should be told they're pretty, even if they aren't. I think that when you are famous, every weakness is exaggerated. Respect is one of life's greatest treasures. I mean, what does it all add up to if you don't have that? I won't be satisfied until people want to hear me sing without looking at me. Of course, that doesn't mean I want them to stop looking. I'm one of the world's most self-conscious people. I really have to struggle. Fame is fickle, and I know it. It has its compensations, but it also has its drawbacks, and I've experienced them both. Sometimes I feel my whole life has been one big rejection. I think that sexuality is only attractive when it's natural and spontaneous. A man is more frank and sincere with his emotions than a woman. We girls, I'm afraid, have a tendency to hide our feelings. My work is the only ground I've ever had to stand on. I seem to have a whole superstructure with no foundation, but I'm working on the foundation. I don't consider myself an intellectual. And this is not one of my aims. But I admire intellectual people. A wise girl kisses but doesn't love, listens but doesn't believe, and leaves before she is left. I don't mind living in a man's world, as long as I can be a woman in it. If I play a stupid girl and ask a stupid question, I've got to follow it through. What am I supposed to do? Look intelligent. It's far better to be unhappy alone than unhappy with someone, so far. I don't know who invented high heels, but all women owe him a lot.